So I know doctors say that your fingers have arthritis and it's really bad and stuff, but for quite a while my fingers feel like they've been going down, and I was looking at them tonight and I think they're almost getting quite good actually, because the swelling, especially on these last two, is quite normal. And I'm thinking even this middle one seems like the swelling's gone down. It's just around this bent joint, and the other one's got like the top of it's like not straight or anything. It's got swelling. So, but I think this one's almost normal in some sort of way, and the little one's normal too. So the thumb's okay. So I'm sort of like kind of happy because I feel like there's little less swelling on the middle finger and stuff, and I'm like, oh, I wonder if my fingers are going to get back to normal. So I'm not sure why, if they're doing that. The other finger's still got like heaps of arthritis, like that finger's really bent, and so it's the last one, and the other two, and this one's bent. Even that one looks like more swollen than that one. It's got more shape, maybe it's less swollen than the other one, because the other one looks like it's kind of swollen around the joint. But I don't know. That hand's not like replicating, but I'm thinking my fingers are looking quite a bit thinner. So I'm kind of happy about that, because I've had annoying arthritis for a really long time, and I'm like, oh, but lately it's like I feel like my fingers are quite a bit thinner and like almost normal, especially on my left hand. My right hand's still not normal, but my left hand is. And I'm like, oh, well, that's kind of cool. Because, yeah, the doctors last time I went to one where it's like, I need to see specialists because my arthritis is really bad and stuff. But I'm like, no, it's not bad. I think it's like going down. And they didn't want to listen to me. They're like, oh, it doesn't go down. It's still really bad. And I'm like, well, I'm thinking it's going down a little bit. So I don't know why. But I hope that it is. And I can almost get married on my finger again. Yeah, but I'm sort of happy that it might be going down. Because it's really annoying, because when I first got it, it's like I could straighten my fingers after they're bent. So it's like something's made them bent and I can't straighten them. But when I first started to get it, it was like I could straighten my finger and it would crunch and then feel kind of watery on the inside to straighten it, and then it'd be like, oh no, it's straight again. It's like, I used to play around with rings and think, oh yeah, rings help to make my fingers, keep my fingers thin and stuff, but I used to be able to straighten them. I haven't been able to straighten them because I stopped doing it just in case, all that straightening might reduce the cartilage and continue to build arthritis. But it'd be cool if they're getting straighter, because then it's like, it's wearing off in a way. So that'd be nice. But I'm not really sure what on earth is making them straight or not, whether it's the things that I eat or the water I'm drinking, or just it working itself out on its own naturally, is from or whether my genes are slowly getting rid of the problem or whatever. I don't know, but I feel like my fingers, especially on this hand, are just a lot straighter, and I'm like, oh, that'd be cool, because I hate everything that I have that's not really, I wasn't born with, just came up one day, and I'm like, what, have I drunken something? Have been given? Has someone snuck a pill in my food? And I'm like, I didn't know what brings it on. I mean, doctors was like, oh, cartilage and stuff or whatever, but I feel like my fingers might be able to get straight. Now my other hand, my right hand has to just follow in suit, and I'll be like, yay, I'm slowly beating it for whatever's causing my fingers to straighten them. It's like, it'd be really weird, because I don't always listen to doctors, and they don't listen to me, and so it's sort of a little bit of an ignorant thing. Not ignorant, but it's a little bit of a thing where no one's really listening to each other. It's like everyone's working on their own mind and their own theories, and I'm like, oh. But I've been looking at my hand, and I was like, it'd be cool if my fingers are sort of getting normal, because I've had arthritis for a long time, and it'd be cool if they could just feel normal. So, because I have no idea what on earth caused it, but like I said, when I first got it, I could straighten my fingers. So it's like I just got something helping to bend them or whatever. It's like, but then I left my fingers alone, because just in case I was like doing something bad that could lead to cartilage damage. And then now they're bent, and I'm like, oh, that'd be cool if the bending's wearing off slowly because of something, I don't know what, but then I can have normal fingers. And I'm like, oh, that's cool, because I hate to have like things like this, because everything that's wrong with you, every little thing, people will take it and think bad thoughts about you. So yeah, it's no good, but that's how people are, and I'm like, well, that's cool if I'm beating it somehow, be a pretty positive thing. And then I'd be like, then I won't have to worry about having it anymore, because it's just not there, hopefully. But I don't know.